Okay, I think we got it fixed. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Onward and upward. I had a great intro too, man. God dog it. Well, some of you know that I had a medical exam and endoscopy last Friday, and it turned out pretty good. They just found some inflammation on my stomach lining. Let me see if I get over here to. There we go. Um, that way I can see y'all's stuff here. Um, see, let me see who's all here before I go any further. Okay, wow, dog. Chris, and we already text back and forth a while ago. Tell it the fun. Good to see you here this evening. Let's see, pop up in the way. CNS, Sherman, how you doing tonight, buddy? I owe you a phone call. After tonight's show, we'll communicate. Linda Montemayor. Hey, oh, you're up there in Lake LBJ? That's cool. That's a nice area up there. It's real pretty. Mandy, I'm glad to see you on board tonight. Thank you. Cam Fam, how you doing tonight? Controversial Scott, Controversial Cruising. Good to see you this evening. Enjoy the stickers, by the way. Let's see here. Ramona, we've been communicating back and forth all week. Glad to see you here tonight. Carnival, Liz, glad to see you. Enjoying y'all's videos. I didn't realize going to, I never been to a public store, but Costco, we love Costco. Anyway, let's see here. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Y'all be sure to say hi to each other. Linda Tolman, hello. Good to see you this evening. Captain Billy, I'm so happy to see you tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. Lori Barber, good to see you. Let's see, who else? Let's see. I know I don't want to miss anybody, not a single person. Looks like I got everybody. I can't forget Danny Dizzle. Glad to see you tonight, young lady. Will G, I saw you in the video earlier. I believe over at on Derek's video. I see you at the big Celebration Key, whatever they call that place. Looks like it was a good time there. Everybody had a great time. Oh man, let's see. Coker, Zach, good to see you, sir. Welcome aboard. Let's see. Chica, Miss Chica, happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. Let's see, the family said hi to you guys. Miss Vicky, I think I got had a little bit of issue at first. It didn't like my webcam again. I got to figure that out, what the problem with that webcam issue, but we got past it. Anyway, let's see. Okay, I got everybody said hi to. Are y'all doing okay this evening? Zach, you be careful driving, man. Listen to me. I know you may hear something I say and lose control. Don't do that. Oh man. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you made it home, Zach. Oh man. Anyway, medical results turn okay. It's going to have to take a little extra, take some whatever you call that stuff for stomach, Sepsid, and it'll be fine. Anyway, I was kind of worried about some major issues, but the doctor said, nah, they did take a biopsy, and we'll hear about that a little later. But it's just redness of the stomach lining. I'll be fine. Speaking of Celebration Key, I saw some, Derek. I saw his video. I think I saw Will G and Alex. I saw Alex in the video there. A few other people. I hope y'all had a great time. It looked like y'all did. It was a nice place. I'm glad to see y'all enjoying it. And it looks like they took good care of you guys. And I don't know why my video on the laptop. There we go. There we go. Let me kill that sound now. The video on my laptop was frozen, but the tablet here is doing fine. So it's kind of discombobulating me, but I think I got it straightened out. Oh, cruise is fun anytime. Jeremy, Miss Carol, hope y'all doing good. Oh man, we got a good crowd tonight. I'm happy. Anyway, that Celebration Key looked really, really nice. It's going to be a good location, good destination for you Carnival cruisers. And I know that I think I think you and Chris got a cruise scheduled sometime to go that direction. I think I heard that Greg and Michelle over the Cruise by TV's got one booked. I know probably a few others out there. You guys out there got some cruises booked for the Celebration Key. And, I know you will have an awesome time. So yeah, it'll be a great destination. A few sailings out of Galveston going that way. And well, speaking of which, Green going over to New Orleans. I'm still out beating the bushes to figure out which ship come this way. Dream, you know, it's going to bring something big because the ships leaving out Galveston are full. So, my heart says Vista. I'd like to see Vista back in Galveston. I know a lot of you people in Galveston really enjoyed having Vista here. Hello, Kimberly. Welcome aboard tonight. Glad to see you. Oh, Chris, this is better than trivia. You know that, don't you? This is better than we're playing trivia. Um, uh, Loyalty program Carnival. I don't think they're going to do anything right away. I think the way things are, noise we're hearing from Carnival is that they're going to. I think they're going to make some tweaks, but far as major changes and all, I don't know. You Carnival people probably have a better feel. I'm talking from outside guy looking in, who's fixing to go on his third Carnival cruise. The loyalty program just never appealed to me. Carnival, Royal has such a great program. I just like to go sail on a few of the Carnival ships and all that. I hope one day that the Carnival gets it lined out because I care about you guys. I want to make sure you guys get something that Carnival is taking good care of you. Miss Najuna, I'm glad to see you tonight. I'm happy that you're well enough to communicate with us. Anyway, it's just how they're going to take care of you. The rewards program's interesting, kind of a neat addition. I just need to straighten out the star program, the multi program, the star, and they're I know they're trying to get a handle on the number of platinums and diamonds they have, but they'll figure something out, and I think you guys be okay with it. Celebrity Beyond had a few issues lately. The propulsion is giving them fits, and they had to cancel the July 20th sailing, and possibility of another sailing cancel after that. They did give a full refund to cruisers. I tell you, this is a late moment, man. Late time to cancel a cruise. I'm real sad for people. Uh, I'm always available to, you know, occasions where Royal Caribbean overbooked and they give you a good package to take to back off your cruise so you can give the cabin to somebody else. But Don and I were very flexible. And we love to take advantage of that and get an extra cruise out of it. But it would be disappointing because we get. I'm a kid. I tell you what, guys. I'm a kid at Christmas when it comes to cruise. I am so excited. I mean, I'm just like a big old kid, and I just it's kind of hard to miss on a cruise. Yet to have that happen to me, but it's it could I've been cruising since 1988. My number may be up one day. Hopefully they'll take good care of me. But we make sure we get that insurance. Always get that insurance. Uh, yeah, they said that they on top of that propulsion issue, they should have it repaired. Uh, it's something that people can do on the fly. They said that people on the ships all noticed that one of the prop washes was not there on the ship. Only showed one. It was coming into Miami. She was slow getting there, and so undoubtedly they shut off one of the azipods. I don't know if anything wrong with the pod or probably just they shut down so they can work on the inches not repeated. So, but I'm sure they'll get it prepared. Celebrity is a good organization, and that's hard, man. Down a whole piece that cancel it and cost some money. Also give up a full credit for future cruise credit, 100%. So anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Uh, Talking about that shake and bake with Carnival, back up a little bit on that. Um, that down the line, 2027 is whenever some of this stuff's going to happen. Uh, do you think there might? This is this discussion item for us guys. Um, is there an Ace class ship in Galveston's future? What do you think? That popped in my mind when I saw them moving the Dream off, and I'm sure that Jubilee's not going anywhere anytime soon. Like I said, this stuff's going to happen in 2027. Uh, uh, Actually, Dream came over from New Orleans, and Dream was at New Orleans at one time, but that really gives, along with Liberty's a 3,700 passenger ship. Of course, Dream is a 4,600 passenger ship. That's going to bump up the passenger capacity out of New Orleans over like 8,500, that range. They haven't heard where Valor's going. There's a whole lot. Over the next few weeks, you're going to hear more ship dispositions whenever over the next few weeks. That's going to be interesting. I like to watch that. And I've been keeping an eye on the calendar. Sometimes I can catch something before they announce it on the calendar. I've discovered a few things that way. I found a few things that weren't ready to announce that somebody accidentally slipped it on the calendar somewhere. Some port calendars are really good about that. Getting too antsy and putting some on their calendar before those announced. Goodbye, Dream. You were a good ship. You had a good tenure here. I know Dream has a lot of fans here in Galveston, and she was good. She was good while she was here. I think Carnival's going to send us something better, and really interested to see what that something else better is going to be. But like I said, man, Are we looking towards one of the another brand new ship like an Ace, something like that? We can handle it, and we have the within an 8-hour drive of Galveston, 40 million passengers. Likely a passenger, lot of passengers out there in the 40 million range. Yeah, that's a lot of passengers. But there's a lot of possibilities out there, and so we'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, you can say I told you so. Beachcomber, Margaritaville Beachcomber. I called that a month ago, a little over a month ago, that it's going to be Beachcomber. I made another prediction that she is going to come to Galveston. I just catch. Now that's one of those times I caught something on the port calendar they weren't ready to announce. So it's yeah, I believe, Lynn. I believe that's a good of a prediction as any Vista coming to back to Galveston. But anyway, Margarita, I'm pretty sure Margarita Beachcomber is destined for Galveston. So that's the other half of my prediction. First half has come true, and we'll see about that Galveston tenure. Beachcomber would be a good fit for Galveston. We need something in that product range on cruising. And I tell you what, I would definitely get on there, and I'll probably get over Derek. Maybe I might do a group cruise of that. So that'd be fun to do a group cruise out of Galveston on the Beachcomber. And as soon as we find out something about what they're coming here, I may get with Derek to see about making arrangements to do a group cruise. I think that'll be a lot of fun. What are you stirring up, Sherman? Oh man. Let's see. Doc, I have a bit of news here that I want to hold back. I think I'll put out there's a whole lot of stuff about port expansion. I'm going to say that towards the end of our show tonight. Oh yeah, everybody knows the Star of the Seas is on her way to America, to Miami. I think I got some great nighttime pictures of her still over there in Finland, and they did something with the star crown anchor on the sides this time. They all lit up with the LEDs and stuff like that, and it's pretty sharp. I posted it on my Facebook pages, a video of it, changing colors and changing scenes and all kinds of cool stuff. So it's a lit up crown and anchor. Royal Caribbean did a pretty cool thing with that, but she's on her way. She'll be hauling passengers before you know it here in a few weeks. That future development of Costa Maya, of course, Royal Caribbean finally finished up the purchase of that. It's a done deal. Signed all the ink, dried on the contracts and agreements, and I tell you what, there's going to be some future developments around that Costa Maya area and Mahawal. Not just Royal Caribbean. I think there's going to be some. If you ever seen Playa del Carmen before they developed over there, I have. I have seen that whole area over there. I bet more than anything with what Royal Caribbean done with this area port, you will see some resorts popping up around that area, and that will, you'll see some beach clubs further down the coast or further up the coast. There's going to be some more development. I guarantee you're going to see more development. If Playa del Carmen's any indication of that, it's going to be a pretty large extent. There'll be some excursions, more excursions being developed for the other ships that come in and for the Royal Caribbean ships. So that's going to be interesting. Watched that over the years. Let's see. Getting closer. Oh, Princess. Have you seen this? Where's everybody? I don't. Don't want to miss something that you guys are talking about. Uh, boy, Liz, you guys are talking about one of my favorite subjects, casino. How many of you guys play blackjack? That's my game of chance at the casino. It's blackjack. I always bring money home from the cruise ship when I play blackjack. I like to do the tournaments too. Those are a lot of fun. I think some of y'all may have mentioned about joining me whenever we go. Three card. I see those 3 card poker games, and I just never could wrap my mind around playing that. Texas Hold'em. I played Texas Hold'em a few times. Not on the casino. I'm not comfortable enough to play Texas Hold'em in the casino. Uh, I'm very comfortable playing black. I got that hat, and yeah, Captain Billy. Yeah, you got to know the ebb and flow of the game, and you got to know how those cards going to come out of that shoe. Believe it or not, I like playing the 4 deck shoes. The 4 deck. There's a lot of card counters that don't like those. I not I pay attention to the cards and all that, but I'm not what you call a card counter. I see what the flow of the face cards and the big cards and the little cards. Uh, but I've been able to be able to use my expertise and skills to mitigate the dealer winning hand. But I know when to walk away from a table. The dealer's way too hot. I know sometimes them dealers get really hotter than they should be. And, I know when to get away from them. Some don't take it wrong, you doobies out there. There's a few times I don't mind playing with new people if they listen to the the old hands who play blackjack. But there's a few I've seen come sit down and say, "Hey man, don't hit on that." And they look at you funny and they said, "Hit me anyway." I said, "Well, okay. I guess I'll go find me another table." Because some of these card players are worried too much about what cards we have out. They act like they're playing us. I said, "No, we're not. We're playing together." But this last time I was on the cruise ship in Harmony, we kept having this guy come over here. He had like he was playing against us. He kept watching, "What do you have there? What do you have showing?" And I said, "Don't worry about what I have. You worry about what that dealer's got." But anyway, it's a fun. It's a unity game. Blackjack is. I love the interactions with the other players and all that. It's a fun game, and it's really fun because I win money from it. For some reason my computer. There we go. Anyway, let's see. I know Chris and Liz. I watched Coach play the Buffalo slot machine. And he said, you guys recommended that to them. I tell you what, if I ever go on a cruise and I find one of Buffalo slot machines, I will play it because I saw Coach, he did pretty well with that machine. Of course, it goes down real low, but then he starts winning some money. And that was an interesting slot machine. Yeah, Buffalo. I saw that. That's kind of interesting game. It looked like it was a lot of fun to play. So, and I tell you what, if Liz and Chris say that's the game they play, I will play that. I take the recommendation. Oh man, and I'll probably be hollering Buffalo like you guys just did. Oh man, that's a lot. That sounds like a lot of fun. I got off topic here. Princess has updated its Premier and Plus packages, some new benefits, but of course, a little higher prices. So yeah, the it depends on which price package you get. Premier You get like on 21-day sailing. They get like a $300 shore excursion credit. If you on a 10 to 20-day sailing, $200 uh, credit for shore excursion, and 6 to 9 day sailing is $100. They have unlimited dining and Wi-Fi for 4 devices. So I don't know, but you're paying a little more for that. I saw that roll out today. I guess everybody over there in that Carnival Corporation is doing an update of their programs, packages, and stuff. We just have to wait and see what they come out with. Still aggravated Princess. She got to come back to Galveston. They got to admit that they probably messed up, pulled out Galveston too soon. I'm sure Princess will be back to Galveston, especially as more new ships come out. Okay, I'm about ready to start. Let's see, let me see what else y'all are talking about. Y'all have some interesting stuff to talk about. Oh man, vampire. Is there a vampire game? Oh my gosh. Oh. Hey, Scott. Oh man. Only time I play the slots is whenever the casino gives me some credit for the slots for my level of status of the casino. So Uncle Dave, did I miss Uncle Dave? Good Lord. Hey, Uncle Dave, you in there somewhere? Oh, there you are. Hey, Uncle Dave. Glad to see you here tonight, buddy. Oh man, we gotta have a beer together, man. We have got to have a beer. Boy, we can talk some BS, man. Talk some cruise stories, lies, whatever, and have fun doing it. The fam, that's funny. The vampire slot. I bet that sucked. That is funny. Uh, yes, sir, Uncle Danny. Yeah, I look forward to that day. Oh man. Uh, everybody, we're having a good time tonight. We got 24 on. Hey, get a chance, man. Hit that like, and if you hadn't subscribed yet, a lot of you have. If you hadn't subscribed, hit that and subscribe. I'd like to get my numbers up a little more. I own up to that number. I own up that fact. I think I've subscribed to everybody so far. Well, if I miss anybody, I will definitely make up for that. Liz, that is funny too. It sucked all my money, but still have. There you go. That's, as long as you have fun losing your money. Well, I've been playing blackjack, and my wife will come around, and she'll see my chips. I have a stack of chips, and she'll leave. Then she come back, and the little stack of chips is not so high, it's a little lower. She cannot. I try to tell her, do not look at my chips. You'll never come around. She don't understand the ebb and flow of the game. I said it'll be all back, and sure enough, it'll be even higher when before I even cash chips in. But she cannot watch me play blackjack because she doesn't understand how the game goes. Everybody knows it'll be an ebb and flow, kind of like the slots. It's not anything with slots. You have an ebb and flow with slots, and so she sees you lose money. She sees those dollars. Oh man, it's funny. I said, hey, take my card. Go get you a glass of wine, or wear a captain's hat playing Buffalo. That may give you a little good luck there, Sherman. Oh man, you get some free cruises. Woo! Hey, you need to wear Scott's captain's hat. I don't know how lucky Scott's captain's hat is. I don't know, man. You may wind up dancing on a pole, man. Oh Lord. Mm. Denise getting the Buffaloes with their hat, huh? Oh Lord. Well, let me go and talk about some of this stuff here that's breaking news. The port expansion. Believe it or not, there's some stuff going on behind the scenes of the Port of Galveston. Uh, you've heard me kind of hint, and well, not quite hint. I have mentioned straight out that Royal Caribbean and the port are looking at possible fifth terminal or an expansion of the Royal Terminal. I have a drawing to show you, by the way. That's getting hotter and hotter every day. I hear things. This is new, though. Murmurs of Carnival wanting to possibly demolish 25 tier terminal. This pier also with terminal 25 and 28 and build a high tech, better terminals because they're jealous of what we're doing down there with MSC and Royal Caribbean. They really express that Royal Caribbean call. They want something a little more high tech, a little more. They want something much more high tech than what they have now. I know 25, the old terminal, Pier 1 building, they just spent a bunch of money on upgrading that, but it's still, I mean, it's nice and all that, but it's still not what like Royal Caribbean has down there. And Carnival feels with the big commitment they have down there that they need something a little more fancy, polished. So there's some talks behind the scenes about that possibly. There are also discussions on building that other terminal. I keep talking about this. People can't be real quiet about it. Another terminal down there where the old grain elevator is. There's people here locally to keep everything down there, other side of Terminal 28, everything cargo down there. But cargo business is not so hot right now with all these tariffs and stuff. And the Trump administration is looking to shut down the wind generator business here in the country. And all those wind terminal parts, they come in by the ship. Every week, another shipload will come in. Well, I'm afraid that's fixing to slow down or come to a halt. I hope not. I hope they keep it going because I think we need them. It's fun watching them. I see them all the time. And one day, watching them hauling those big turbine blades down, big old long special trucks, and to be a convoy of three of them together with like a dozen escort vehicles around them, some officers on motorcycles, all these trucks. They pretty much not block it off, but make it to where people can't go around them. And they'll go down the freeway. So they'll get a good speed going. And one day I have got behind it. Usually I'm on the other side of the freeway, see them coming up as I'm going down to the island. Well, one day I got behind. We shut down the freeway to allow them to come on there to the harbor side, and I got behind them for a little ways. Luckily I just turned off to Texas City because I had some business in Texas City. But that's coming off the island, and that's a sight to see, seeing those turbine blades going down the freeway. They always do three together, three big trucks pulling those turbines together. That's an awesome sight. But this, I tell you what, that right where that grain elevator is a prime spot for another cruise terminal, and the murmurs are getting a little louder on that. So kind of watch for that. They may build like another terminal there before they come over to Terminal 25 and 28 and start doing the work on those possibly. That's the stuff we're hearing. That's stuff, and it's getting to be, this is long-term stuff. I mean, it may be 10, 12 years down the road for all comes to fruition, but it's coming, and I'm pretty sure it is. The XDOT has got to do. They already started working on some ideas, doing engineering drawings and stuff of improving Harborside. I keep hearing about an elevated harbor side all the way from the freeway to the port area. That'd be great if they can make it elevated. We won't be having any issues with water and flooding and stuff. Uh, and I know at least they're going to put a ramp in from the Gulf Freeway over to Harborside, past the tracks. The ramp would drop down past the tracks, and that would be perfect. We need to eliminate trains being an issue. That should not be. That should be primary. So we got to keep TxDOT's feet to the fire on that, folks. I know I do. It's aggravating me that it has not been done yet. It should have been done a long time ago. But anyway, that's me. Let me get off my soapbox on that. That's a pet peeve of mine. What is it? Well, Vicky, speaking of Buffalo, you need some buffalo. That's what I'm drinking tonight. Coach drinks Buffalo Trace too. This is my drink to the coach. I did do a shot, guys. Oh man, whenever Coach does his live shows, man, when he takes a shot, I take a shot too. Coach, I love him like a brother. He's a good guy. Anyway, the other part of this work going on in Galveston, I'm going to have to take my tablet and take it off of you guys talking, and we have a drawing. This is about the Battleship Texas going in that slip, slip 16, Pier 16 they call it, but slip 16 I call it too. Anyway, see if we can get you guys to see it right here. See, my video's slower. Let's see if yeah, it's kind of, maybe I'll turn that light off. It's probably coming from the screen. Yeah, I'm gonna post it. Let me see if I turn this light off. There we go. See if that's better. Well, that didn't help none. Anyway, you can see the Battleship Texas. I'm gonna post it on my website, on my Facebook page, and you can see the Battleship Texas and her slip, and they show it's a full drawing, and they show the future pier improvement size to be determined over to the right of it. They're not going. I thought they may have a pier kind of catch the Battleship Texas in her slip, kind of help fill her in. Now they don't quite show it here, but there's going to be a I guess they did show it, a bulkhead across there. She's going to be dammed off into the slip. Pump the brine salt water out, put fresh water in, and that should help maintain the hull for a long, long time without many issues as far as the salt water deteriorating the hull again. So let me see if I can jump this thing back over. Y'all might be talking bad about me, and I don't know it. There we go. It is funny. It's kind of blinding me too. I don't know what. I got to figure out how to get this on the live broadcast. There's a way to do it. I ain't got that far yet. I had a great lead in animated logo, and the issues with the StreamYard talking to YouTube. Uh, it's not going to happen again, but I'm pretty sure I know what happened there. But, they had a great lead in. If you ever catch the replay on it, you'll see the lead in of my animated logo. It's pretty smart. I have a different logo, animated logo at the end of the broadcast tonight. So anyway, let's see who. Nobody else come on tonight. I missed yet. Okay. Um, what do you think, guys? Think, man? The Galveston is going to keep growing. I think she has room for growth. Uh, she will never be a Miami, but she may be something more Port Canaveral size. Um, some people, other people who we work together down here on cruise stories and stuff. They'll feed me and I feed them. Um, uh, there's possibility of 7 terms. I know we're fixing to open the 4th, and Royal Caribbean could possibly open another terminal over there by hers. The expansion of the Royal Caribbean terminal, and then a possible terminal down there by the grain elevators. It's. I know there's some people here who are kind of leery of building more cruise, but that's the money, and these cruise ships are bringing in the money. The tourists, people coming in, they're bringing in the money, and the industry is very strong here. You start to see more people doing tours and excursions in relation to the ships coming in and out. That Battleship Texas is going to receive all kinds of traffic from the cruise industry. I'm very happy with the placement of the Battleship Texas. That's where she needs to be all along. I did not like where she was over there by the Senate Monument. She needed to be down here in Galveston where she's closer to the Gulf and where all the tourists are. Not many people will drive over in the industrial area to see the battleship. And so, yes, Carol, last Wednesday. Yeah, I know. I stuff going on all week. I've been meaning to have some discussion with Sherman, but I've been busy on the island all week. With the company I work with, I'm the head of commercial for a company that has a large property management division. And I told them I help them with the apartment complexes. We've got 4 of them on the island. And I told them I help them manage them for them too. And actually, there's been some people gone. They had somebody leave, and some people sick. So I've been floating around 4 different complexes down there, and and a lot of the people, old folks who live in these complexes, all the time, they kind of take a liking to me, and we sit around, we talk about the history of the house, the past, how things were in the past, and it's a lot of fun. And I love taking care of them, making sure that everything's working fine. We have AC air conditioning guys on the complex who come within an hour. They got their air conditioners repaired. So, Liz, I love you to death, girl. You guys have a good week, and I'll catch you guys. I'm sorry I missed your show on Sunday. I'll try to catch you again next Sunday. We went to the movies to see that F1 movie with what's his name in it? Anyway, good movie, good racing movie, and I highly recommend it. So, lots of fun. It's 2.5 hours of nonstop action. If you like racing movies, it's a good movie to watch. Let's see. That's funny, Billy J. Yeah, leave the lamp on for her. They do. Hey, believe it or not, they do rail the turbine blades too. They have some these specially designed rail cars. They mount them on. They set them up on. They do rail them also. They do it both ways. And you also see the pole segments. Basically, the pole segments do go out on rails. Occasionally, I will see the big unit, the motor, I guess the generator on the back of trucks. They all wrap up that white plastic like you see they do the cars, and they'll be going down the freeway, and those things are pretty big. But they'll go out to West Texas wherever they go. So, but it's interesting to see that. Y'all seen the ships come in. They have those things stacked up on the deck of the ships too, down in the hold, but they got them stacked real high up on the deck of the ship. It's a great sight. I think I have some pictures I'll repost on my Facebook page of those ships coming in with those little turbine blades on top. The one time I think I mentioned this one before. I'm going to mention it again. I like to watch a lot of these videos, these accents, crazy things that happen in the videos. You've probably seen them like I have. This is one time up in Luling. There's a place we like to go to called Luling Barbecue as we go from here to the hill country to visit the kids and the grandbabies. And we always like to stop this Luling Barbecue right there, right next to some railroad tracks and right in the middle of Luling, Texas. And I saw this video once. There's a truck trying to make his way with one of those big turbine blades. He's having a hard time getting around that corner to go down that railroad tracks. And he didn't make it because the train hit it. You hear the train come, and the truck driver got crazy. He went and tried to pull it through there, knocked the crossing guard down, everyone the light, and that train hit that and destroyed that turbine blade. That was a crazy video. They didn't plan the route on that one very well. I heard a lot of these goes up to West Texas, but I've been hearing this a lot of going up the Midwest now, straight up, 45 up to parts Kansas, all that through that area. So pretty cool to watch them. They don't tie up the road too much. They do try to get up there close to 70 miles an hour, get those things on down the road. Shot tender. Well, I'll watch and see what else y'all have to talk about there. If you have anything you'd like for me to ask me questions about, please feel free to ask. Anything you want me to chase down rumor-wise on this end, I will do it. You guys can always instant message me. I'm looking to do, Sherman and I are looking to pull together a roundtable discussion group one night a week. Haven't decided when we want to do it yet. I'm going to get with Sherman, get his ideas on it, and bring in a couple other of you content creators, cruising experts, and discuss the issues of the day in cruising, and have fun with that. You guys know I like to talk cruise news, and there's a lot of every week, man. There's always tons of cruise news, and we get the chance. I like to take a chance and let me, Uncle Dave, we'll talk to Sherman and figure out what night. Sound like a good one there, and I need Sherman. We'll talk after the show. I'll text with you, and we'll see about getting the people lined up, and we'll have Uncle Dave. I've seen some of the shows you do. You do bring something to the table. We have to make sure that I think everybody be good synergy. know I do of Sherman and Uncle Dave, and a few others we have some mind, and that'd be so much fun, and and we'll have a good time. I'm going to try to keep it central around cruise news, and we'll get to pick apart some of these things. We bring our own take on things. I like to have different viewpoints, and we all have a good time. And we'll make sure all the other folks know what we're doing, when we're doing it, and and make it where you guys can chime in too with all the people who want to log in and listen to us. And we want you to participate. We want to be a full community interaction. And you guys know I respect every last one of you. You all are great cruisers, and I love you all to death. And I know we'll have a good time. That's me. If I'm not having a good time, I'm not doing this. And I'm having a blast with you guys. And I'm really looking forward to that MSC cruise where I get to meet a bunch of you guys for the first time, and get to talk some lies about cruising, and share some drinks with one another. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Tell about TxDOT, and they are building an internal roadway system to help funnel traffic better from the harbor side into the terminals, and they're working on that. They have some of it built already. If you look at my videos, I post about the MSC progress. You can see a roadway next to the parking garage. That's part of the internal roadway system. It'll go all the way over to the Royal Caribbean terminal. It'll go by Terminal 25, which is the old number one cruise terminal, and it goes over to the Terminal 28. They're constantly working on that, trying to come up with better ways to get the traffic off of harbor side. And guys, now I'm driving down by the cruise terminals all the time now to one of the apartment, actually it's two apartment complexes we have on the other side of UTMB. And I go by the ships all the time, and I noticed Saturday, a lot of traffic would come down 14th. That's a good route to come. Come all the way down Broadway, 14th, turn left on 14th. 14th taking straight into the Royal Caribbean Terminal, the parking lot. Now, I go to 18th Street in Harborside because there's parking as a parking garage I love to use there. And they take good care of my vehicles. They don't flood or anything. She's in good shape. It's inside, and they do take very good care of my vehicle there. Yeah, Dave, we'll get a hold of you. But let's see. Yeah, the road construction. I drive up and down it every day. Oh, Dave. They there's a little incident, even a stall bit. For some reason that narrow roadway there across where Buc-ee's is on, somebody's going to conk out there. They have stalled vehicles there all the time. It irritates the heck out of me. And occasionally there's a little wreck, but something about I don't know, there's probably something, magnetic poles or something wrong in there. but there's always somebody having an issue driving down that stretch of road there where Buc-ee's is all through there. Yeah, they'll just get that roadway completed. They're busting it there. They get a big bonus if they complete the roadway early, and they are actually ahead of schedule. So by 2020, late 2026, a lot of that roadway is going to be open. So they'll be working on improving the roadway, possibly adding more lanes for the causeway. So, I didn't think about that, Uncle Dave. You may be right. Probably Karankawa spirits or something. I don't know. the Kima was named after an Indian tribe, or actually the Indian name for seashell over Kima. That's an Indian name for that area. Uh, anyway, folks, I know, man, I'm after 9 o'clock. Uh, I'll have some more stories and cruise news next week. Uh, we'll probably, matter of fact, no problem. I need to get on the stick and get this roundtable thing going with Sherman, and it looks like we'll have Uncle Dave and a few others. And the we'll be talking about it next Monday, and I'm ready to get it going. I'm ready to have fun and do these discussions, and people I really respect. So, anyway, folks, I sure hope you guys have a great day, great week. Keep it safe, and hope you book a cruise. Just book a cruise. I'm about like 11 days from oh, my boss peeking in on me. She does that from time to time. Anyway, book a cruise. I know they got 112 days. I think 112, something like that till MSC Seascape gets here. I am so ready. So anyway, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. This is Texas Cruiser. Catch me on the flip side. Thank you. Bye bye.